Hi, my name is Stephen McGee and I'm the author of Toxic Electricity. We're here to look into grounding systems, and if we have a look at this connection, it connects in to the power strip. And if we look at this connection, this goes out to a non-electrified ground rod in my back garden, and that's given us a reference. And this is what's going on with the grounding system. We have almost 4 volts peak to peak coming out of the grounding system. And that's because the grounding system is actually the utility neutral system, and it connects on to all the transformers, neutral connections in the area where you live, and they generally have a voltage on them. And today it's about 10 to 5 on a Tuesday evening. We actually see that we have a very large voltage, and this particular voltage, it's 2 volts AC, and it's known to kill dairy cows. In the dairy industry, they established a long time ago that 2 volts AC extended exposure will actually kill a cow. In fact, just half a volt of AC will make a cow very sick. So what we're going to do, I discovered this problem with my tile flooring last year when I was researching for the book Toxic Electricity, that my tile floors are actually electrified with this voltage, and it originates at the ground rods for my house. I've actually done some work and tried to mitigate this, and currently my ground rods are actually disconnected. At my fuse board I rely on the utility system neutral. I don't recommend that you do this, and if you want to talk about revising your neutral, you should be consulting with an electrical engineer and an electrician. But let's see what's going on with the tile floors, because I'm actually currently sitting on a chair with my feet off the floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop off the tip of the probe and connect it to the tip of my finger. So we're still referenced to the garden ground rod, and we're now reading the voltage of my body through the tip of my finger. This is what it looks like. It's actually very, very low when I sit on a chair. And I should mention that there is no electricity on near to me. Most of my electrical circuits are switched off. So I have a very, very low AC voltage on my body right now. All that changes when I step onto the floor. So I've just put 1 foot down, and now I'm going to put the second foot down. I've just stood up, and we can see that standing on my tile floor puts about 600 millivolts of AC. In fact, it's actually 1.2 volts of AC peak to peak. And it's actually a triangular wave. It's no longer a sine wave. And it's somewhat concerning because the waveform's now modified. It means it's got a lot of very strange frequencies in it. And those frequencies may do some very, very strange things to human health with long-term exposure. So the thing I want to get over to you is that anywhere your flooring is tiled in your home, you should consider the fact that it may actually be electrified with AC voltage. And AC voltage is extensively proven in the dairy industry to kill animals. And the animals it doesn't kill, it makes them very, very sick. So it's something to be very, very aware of in your home, particularly if you have young babies and children, because you would not want them crawling or walking barefoot on this floor. And it also includes sitting down. You wouldn't want them sitting on this floor. And I've actually reported this to my utility company, and they shut down the case. They say it's not a problem, but you know, the dairy industry is very definitely saying very different things about this voltage, and the dairy industry says it's a very, very major problem in the dairy industry that's killing animals. So there you have it. That's what my tile flooring voltage looks like. And if you have tile flooring in your home, your voltage may look quite similar. If you want to find out more about how to measure these voltages and what it does to animals, and more importantly what it does to humans, you'll find it in this book. This book is Toxic Electricity, and it contains all the facts that you need to diagnose your own home. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I wish you the very best of health. Thank you.